It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QBC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QBC for today's exciting event.
Live from Mike Trout Field here at Millville, New Jersey. It's Cape Atlantic League baseball as the Millville Thunderbolts are playing host to the Mustangs of Mainland Regional. Mainland coming in with an 8-3 record, 1-2 in their last 3 games. They did have a 7-game winning streak before that, so they can put things together rather nicely. And Millville's just still trying to find its identity here, 2-10 on the season. And I guess we talk about it every intro. The pitching has to be a little bit better.
Yeah, pitching in terms of the walks and hit batters. That's really been a factor for the team this season. As you see lineups being exchanged, Sergio Draws there, captain for Millville. They do their customary handshakes with the umpires. And yeah, that's been the biggest thing. It's that, and it's the unforced errors in the field. We see a lot of errors that just shouldn't happen. Errors in general shouldn't happen anyway, but there are just some that seem like somebody's not thinking, whether it's not having a glove down, not letting a ball roll, or trying to do things too quickly. It's those two things, because when this Millville team hits, they can hit. And they can come in bunches, and they can have rallies of their own. We've seen this a couple times this season. We saw it against Ocean City. We saw it against Vineland. We even saw it against Egg Harbor. Unfortunately, they couldn't hold it. But when the bats are working for this Millville team, they're on. It's everything else that has to come together. They have
played catch-up ball for the most part of the season, but they've done it very successfully because of their hitting. The 2 head coaches, they're exchanging lineups. Billy Kern is the head coach of the Mainland Mustangs, and Dan Fimiani is the head coach for Millville. They're, of course, going over some ground rules, and we have a perfect day, a little bit on the hot side, but no threat of rain or anything. Blue skies, some clouds, and sunshine. Plenty of good weather for baseball today here at Mike Trout Field. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez, glad to have you with us. And we invite you to follow us on various situations. Follow us on Facebook. Just go Quinn Broadcasting. And, of course, you can follow us also on Instagram. The Instagram moniker, I guess it's called, is QBC.TV. You can subscribe to Quinn Broadcasting on YouTube. So plenty of ways for you to stay in tune with Quinn Broadcasting. And, of course, those of you who are lucky to be at home, relaxed on the couch with a few snacks, can watch us on Channel 22 on the Comcast Cable Network. So we're just about set to go. All aboard, says Ozzy.
I need those bucket caps in, and I need the...
Mainland again coming in with an 8-3 record, and there you see their starting lineup.
Yeah, this is who Millville will have to face today. This first inning, they'll see at least Christian Elliott, the center fielder. Jake Blum is at second base. Ethan Mitnick is the third baseman. And the rest of the order for the Mustangs, Cohen Cook is the first baseman. Chase, I think we're going with Kamak today, is the left fielder. Will Laponte is DHing. He'll be DHing for the pitcher. We'll get to him in a second. Colton Donahue is the shortstop. Jake Logic is in right field. And Brady Arena is the catcher. He's in the wrong sport if his last name is Arena. Should be playing hockey.
Hockey, yeah.
But today's starting pitcher for Mainland is Finn Hayes, and that's the guy right there that will have to face this lineup. Gavin McGuire, we have seen him pitch, I think, at least one time this season, but it's going to start with him on the mound for this Millville team in terms of getting quick outs. That's something we haven't seen a lot of, is those 1-2-3 quick innings. And that's what this Millville team will look like. Mostly the same. We pretty much see just about the same lineup from Millville. It's going to be some slight differences today. Marcellus Preston is the starting left fielder. Mario Cachot Jr. patrolling center field. Cole Mulheron is in right field with McGuire on the mound today. Left to right, your infield is same as it has been all season. Kevin Dick at third. Sergio Draws, the sure-handed shortstop. Trevor Yeager at second. And Connor Lacey at first. The man on the mound, Gavin McGuire, and he'll be caught by Jacob Butcher.
So the starting lineups, defensively and offensively, for Mainland and for Millville.
Gavin McGuire has been one of the two top pitchers for this Millville team, just in terms of usage. Him and Cole Mulherin have thrown the most by far innings this season. Gavin McGuire comes in having given up 5 hits, and it's those runs, 15 runs, but 10 of them earned, so errors kind of, again, hurting as well. But the number that we're going to talk about probably a lot today, or hopefully not a lot today, 15 walks given up on the season, and that's only in 10 innings for McGuire. He's also struck out 9 and has hit 1 batter. But it's those walks that we talk about game in and game out. We're hoping we may not have to talk about that today, as Gavin McGuire will try to keep that number where it is.
Mainland's first 3 batters are Christian Elliott, Jake Blum, and Ethan Mitnick. So we're set to start. McGuire at the belt. And the first pitch of the game is fouled back. Millville looking to get some 1, 2, 3 innings in this game. Keep the opposing offense off the scoreboard as much as possible. The 0-1 offering breaks high.
Yeah, you just maybe didn't have the right grip or coming out of the hand, as that breaking ball just didn't break at all.
Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike on the leadoff man, Christian Elliott. Foul tips on the third pitch.
I'm surprised he even foul tipped it, because he was well behind that one.
1-2 the count. McGuire blows it by him.
And that is exactly the start you wanted to see from McGuire on the mound. Only needed 4 pitches to get the first out.
That'll bring up Jake Blum, the second baseman for the Mustangs, wearing number 15 for Mainland. Again, that breaking pitch doesn't quite break that much.
It's early, but we'll keep an eye on that pitch. That's twice that McGuire hasn't been able to get the break on it. We'll see how long he sticks with it.
Fires and gets a strike.
You could tell by the way that hit Butcher's glove the amount of heat McGuire has on his fastball.
That one sails outside. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Gavin McGuire ready with the 2-1 pitch. A little bit low, 3-1.
He's not lacking any heat on the fastball, that's for sure. Just has to locate it.
And that one sails very high. So that'll be the first walk of the game. And we'll place Jake Blum at first base.
Yeah, he just lost a little bit of command at that at-bat. Had the one fastball that did make the zone, but nothing else was really anywhere close.
So Ethan Mitnick now steps into the batter's box for Mainland. 1 on and 1 out. Good lead off of first base by Jake Blum. Pitch missing, ball 1. Good pop on it, that's for sure. Catches the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, good for McGuire to get back in the strike zone. That was 4 straight balls before that strike fired in.
Well, you can see how much of a lead that the runner is getting. That one sails high.
It already seems like McGuire is pretty much sticking to the fastball after those 2 breaking pitches didn't go down.
And that one is high. So back-to-back 3-1 counts.
You have 1 out of the inning so far, but you don't want to walk 2 consecutive batters and bring up the cleanup hitter.
I want to come after him. Let's see what he does here. 3-1. Oh, gets a strike on that. Mitnick looked like he wanted to go for it. Held back.
Bat came off the shoulder, but that ends up working in McGuire's favor.
Payoff pitch coming from McGuire. Runner breaking. Pitch is ball 4, so it won't matter. Jake Blum cruises into second base, and Mitnick is on first.
So Butcher's going to go ahead and come out and talk to McGuire. As the Mustangs cleanup hitter comes to the plate.
Cohen Cook, the first baseman for the Mainland Mustangs.
Now, Cook's had a pretty successful season so far. He's got 11 hits and 26 at-bats, 10 RBIs. He's also been hit by 10 pitches.
Wow.
Well, he's getting on more often. But usually it's by taking a hit.
That's right down Broadway, strike one.
Yeah, you'll take your on base any way you can, but I think Cook would like it if it didn't hit him.
Got a chance to do some damage here as the breaking pitch hangs high again.
Yeah, McGuire just doesn't seem to have early command of the breaking ball.
Jake Blum dancing off second base, as you see in the lower right corner there. Popped up. Lacey is coming in for it. And he makes the catch. That one hung up there forever.
And a good job by Lacey to make that play. McGuire was looking up. So was Jacob Butcher, but a good job by the first baseman. Usually that is the first baseman's ball.
Yeah, that's the good heads-up play that you want to see.
But yeah, you see McGuire, he's trying to find it. He comes off the mound. But yeah, again, a good job by Lacey to come in. Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially with where that ball was. That was his all the way, but good job by the Millville first baseman.
You always want to be charging in if you can to catch the ball like that. If you're moving to your side or backwards, not a good idea to try to go after. Let the guy who's got the better angle.
One thing that McGuire's got work for him is that high strike right at the top of the zone. He's been able to hit that spot a few times.
Gets ready with the 0-1 offering. Bouncing in, wild pitch. The two runners will move up a base. So that'll put Jake Blum at third and Ethan Mitnick at second base, giving Mainland two runners in scoring position.
Yeah, Chase Kamak with an early chance for the Mustangs to drive in at least one. You think if this gets to the outfield, Mitnick's got to go if he can.
Foul to the left side.
This is where you want to put him away. If you're McGuire, you're ahead in the count. You don't want to give him any new life.
Just want to finish the at-bat. Two outs, two runners in scoring position here at the top of the first. McGuire comes to the plate, bounces it in. No advance by the runners. Again, not much area in the backstop there for the ball to rattle around.
And that, I don't even know, that was an interesting pitch. The way it just bounces over Butcher, and I think that's kind of why the runners weren't able to advance. It's just kind of the way it went over him, and yeah, the fact that that fence kind of deadens anything.
2-2 offering is foul to the left side.
Go, Chase, come on.
So the count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Chase Kamak. Jake Blum at third. Ethan Mitnick at second base with 2 down here in the top of the first. And he gets a call strike on the inside corner, so he avoids any damage on the scoreboard. 2 walks in the inning and 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the first. Nothing for the Mustang Mainland. Yeah, I said that backwards. Mainland Mustangs.
I thought you were going to go the Mustangs of Mainland. I thought that's where that was going to go. But yeah, nice job for McGuire. Millville will be up right after this.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolts.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Well, the Thunderbolts get their first crack at the plate. They'll be facing that man right there, Finn Haynes, the starting pitcher for the Mustangs. Left-handed pitcher.
And this is who Haynes will be facing today. Again, very similar lineup that Millville typically rolls out. Sergio Draws, the leadoff man. Connor Lacey batting second. Kevin Dick. And then the cleanup batter is Jacob Butcher. He's followed by Paul Mulheron. Marcellus Preston, who's getting a start in left field today. Trevor Yeager. Gavin McGuire pitching and hitting today. Millville electing to not go with a DH today. First time this season we've seen them not use it. And then Mario Cottrell Jr. is supposed to be the center fielder. Oh, wait, there's always one. There's always one time.
So Draws, Lacey, and Dick will be the first three batters trying to get something rolling for Millville.
And I don't have the numbers to back this one up. Well, I'll come into that in a second as we take a look at the fielding alignment for the Mustangs. Chase Kamak, the left fielder. Christian Elliott in center. Jake Logic in right field. From left to right, Ethan Mitnick, Colton Donahue, Jake Blum, and Cohen Cook. And your pitcher-catcher combination today, Finn Hayes and Brady Arena. Well, what I was trying to go into, and again, I don't have the numbers to back this up, so this could be wrong, but this feels like the first time we've seen where Millville did not give up any runs in the first inning.
Yeah, they have been subject to giving up runs to the visiting team in that first inning. But they got a good start this time, and now they look to put runs on the board. Leading off right there, Sergio Draws trying to get things going for Millville. The Thunderbolt shortstop. That one sails high for ball one. One-0 pitch on the way. Took something off of that one and had Draws well in front.
Yeah, Draws was committed to that out of the glove, and by the time he got the swing off, that ball was well in the dirt.
1-1 offering is lofted towards left, but it's far and foul.
It's the batting cage over there, yeah. Draws just a touch ahead of that one. As it's a little bit tough to time Haynes right now. He's got a slow delivery.
Chopper is fouled to the left.
Yeah, that's just a staying alive swing there from Draws. Now you see him, he's already trying to tell Lacey on deck kind of how the pitchers are moving. But I think Draws just having a tough time timing things up right now.
Facing a 1-2 pitch. That one's well hit to left field. That one is going to drop in for a leadoff single. So it's a good start for the Thunderbolts. That leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, saw a few pitchers there. He was kind of behind, or, well, I guess ahead of some of them. He was finally able to time this one up. It's just a nice swing. Perfect timing. Touch high in the zone, but Draws able to put it between the shortstop and the left fielder. You kind of see that slight hesitation from Haynes on the mound when he starts to lift the leg and go towards the mound.
So Draws will take his lead off first base, left-handed hitting first baseman Connor Lacey at the plate.
Oh, and a quick time, as I believe the home plate umpire wasn't quite ready yet, but and that man would like to do some damage right now.
Quick throw.
Ooh. That's the thing with a lefty is he's looking at you the whole way. And a lot of those left-handed pitchers are really good at that slide step, at that fake to home throw to first. But Draws still getting a pretty good lead. I thought that almost was going to break back.
Ball one.
That one almost came back in as Lacey got out of the way.
And that's some good movement, but it stays outside the zone. That one strokes foul. I don't think it's going to be in play. It's out of play. Chase Kamak making sure, though.
Hey, you never know. The fact that there's a slight breeze right now, I gotta say with the temperatures, feels pretty good, but not enough to bring that one back.
Quick throw again, and Draws us back safely. Got to stay alert whenever there's a left-handed pitcher on the mound because you never know when it's coming your way. Draws is not intimidated. Look at the lead he's getting.
No, a lot of those lefties, you said, are deceptive in their throws to first, too.
Ooh, high.
Yeah. Lacey made sure to duck and cover.
Nothing like seeing the your life coming right at you.
Yeah, that's gonna make the heart rate go up just a little bit.
2 balls and 1 strike on Connor Lacey. Haynes ready. Ooh, that great movement on it, catches the outside corner.
Yeah, once Lacey kind of steps into his swing, that bat's not coming across.
Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Draws edging off first base. Draws a throw.
No slide this time. And Haynes is certainly keeping an eye on him over there. But Draws, yeah, again, takes maybe a slightly bigger lead.
Pitch comes to the plate. That one sails high and away.
And with the full count here, Mainland did it earlier with less than 2 outs where the runner from first took off. We'll see if Draws has a similar idea.
Oh, he chased that one. They're going to...
Well, Lacey's out anyway because...
First base,
yeah, but Draws alert to get to second and at least move up on the strikeout.
Something tells me Connor would like that swing back.
Yeah, he wasn't very happy with that, and yeah, he chased one that was... And now, again, that ball had great break on it. And yeah, I mean, he kind of knew almost right away that he couldn't take first, but you never know sometimes.
So Kevin Dick steps into the batter's box, the Millville third baseman. He's shown a knack for some good hitting this year that we've been able to broadcast for you. And as I say that, he swings through the first pitch.
Yeah, he was a little bit behind that one. He's certainly eager to try and get Draws home, that's for sure.
1 strike on Kevin Dick. Jacob Butcher on deck. Draws gets a good lead off, though. The pitcher definitely wants to keep an eye on him. Finn Haynes sending it to second base.
Yeah, a little bit easier for Draws to get back to the bag now since Haynes isn't facing him. And yeah, again, taking 2 to 3 strides off the base. Dancing over there.
Yeah, Jake Blum is really playing it tight at second base, which of course leaves the whole right side of the infield open.
Dick got a nice piece of that one, but might have been a little behind.
Hey, there's only 1 out.
2 strikes on the batter.
Yeah,
See if Dick can do something on his 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, see if he's able to put up a battle for Millville.
Grounded towards third, a nice high hop. Third baseman looks back, draws to second base, and makes the throw. So a nice play by Ethan Mitnick to make that put out and keep the runner right where he is.
And nothing Draws can do in terms of that. Yeah, that one came back down. A good job by Dick to wait on it, but unfortunately for him, not able to move Draws over to third base. So it'll be up to Butcher with 2 outs in the inning to try and manufacture that run.
Andrew Vitale is watching with us on Facebook. Darryl Lauer saying, "Let's go Thunderbolts." Elisa Petrini is watching, and so is Andy Reef or Reif. I'll say it both ways so I get it. Reef, okay. Andy Reef, thank you for watching. First pitch to Butcher is high and away. Bethany Presby Cavanaugh is with us, so is Natia Hampton. Anthony Stas, Carrie Greco, and Monica Martucci, all watching us on Facebook. Glad to have you with us. Again, Draws getting a good lead. Ball 2. Just want to make mention of those who do watch us on Facebook and on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook hit the like button. Subscribe to us on Quinn Broadcasting and follow us on Instagram, qbc.tv. See all the highlights of games on the Instagram page.
Yeah, we've been trying to be a lot more active, too, in terms of what we're doing on Instagram.
2-1 offering, bouncing in, good block at the plate there by Brady Arena. But a very favorable count now for Butcher.
And talked about this last game that we did, but Butcher does a nice job up at the plate in terms of his pitch selection.
Haynes comes to the plate. Good pitch to hit, but he didn't quite get it. It was right down the middle. And the count is now full on Jacob Butcher.
Yeah, Butcher by far leads Millville in walks this season. Comes in with 9. I thought he had at least double digits to this point, but
I want to make mention of some other people watching us on Facebook. Joe Butler is with us. Alex Ramos. Christopher Chin. Good to see Carson Konzik with us. And so is Del Ponte Farms. Roz wants to come home. Let's see if they can get him there. Well, all 4 there.
And Butcher will take that. So it'll be up to Cole Mulheron now. Runners on first and second. And yeah, as expected, Dolan Potts will come in to do the courtesy running for Jacob Butcher. That's the usual combination for Millville when Butcher gets on.
2 on, 2 outs. Nothing game, bottom of the first inning here at Mike Trout Field in Millville.
And you see Mulheron taking a deep breath right there. Would love to drive in at least 1.
Pitch breaking down low.
Yeah, that one just didn't have enough to hold up in the strike zone.
Haynes ready with the pitch. Drill down the line. That's going to score draws easily as the left fielder's just getting to it now. Holding up at second base will be Jacob Butcher, but an RBI single, and Millville has the lead 1-0. RBI single by Cole Mulheron.
Yeah, Mulheron saw a pitch he liked and was able to just squeak that one between the base and the third baseman. That's a good swing. One right in the zone, maybe somewhere Haynes didn't want that to be because that looked about right as down Broadway as you can get it.
So 1-0 Millville, trying to add to that here. Marcellus Preston, the batter. Good pitch. Boy, he popped that one right in there.
Yeah, these 2 pitchers today certainly don't lack any heat.
Runner at second base is Jacob Butcher.
Or Dolan Potts.
Oh, that's in the hole. Oh, but a good range by the second baseman. That was way in the hole, but that's a good cover there. Jake Blum went a long way to prevent that from being a hit, and he retires the side. So good defensive play by Jake Blum right here as we'll take a look.
Yeah, he just stole a run away from Millville. That gets through. Potts is coming home, but ranged all the way over and just a perfect throw to first. So Millville does get 1 in the inning. That's the important thing here. They lead 1-0 after 1 inning.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
High school baseball.
It's live on Quinn Broadcasting.
A good first inning for the Millville Thunderbolts. They prevented runs in the top of the first and got one in the bottom of the first. So Gavin McGuire has a 1-0 lead to work with as we start the second inning. 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up for the Mustangs. The DH, Will LaPointe, shortstop Colton Donahue, and the right fielder Jake Logic will be the first three batters coming up for Mainland. McGuire will want to keep that score right where it is, have a nice quick inning, and bring those bats of Millville back to the plate. I want to say hello to Michael Griscalasso. He's watching on Facebook. Dominic Ferriera. Brandy Giacalone is watching with us, as is Teresa Van Sant and Brandon Zapata. First batter for Mainland is Will LaPointe, the DH. Pitch is low and bouncing in.
And this is where you want that shutdown inning from McGuire. Walked one in the first inning, but was able to get out of it with no damage.
Tried to come back with that heat, but just high.
And Butcher tried to turn the glove to get the call. That high strike has been a pretty consistent call today.
2-0 pitch, and he sails that one in the same spot. So right there, it's 3-0 quickly. Want to welcome Lenny Mazzola to the broadcast, Negron Melvin, and Ed Thurman, all watching us on Facebook Live, and a 4-pitch walk to the leadoff man, LaPointe.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier if you're LaPointe there. A nice little job by Colton Donahue. Comes up, gives a fist bump to both the umpire and Butcher. He's ready to bat.
Donahue is the shortstop for the Mustangs. That one's drilled, and it's foul.
Ooh.
Boy, he got all of it.
I told you Donahue was ready to hit. He waits back on that just another second, and that stays fair.
So a loud strike, I believe, is what they call those if we take another look at it.
He was all over it.
Nailed it.
And McGuire put that in a decent spot, too, but Donahue saw it all the way. Thankfully, it stayed foul.
1 strike pitch is up high. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Tried to get that breaking pitch to drop into the strike zone. Not quite.
I'll say that is the best that breaking pitch has looked for McGuire so far. He finally got the break I think he wanted, but didn't get the call.
2 balls, 1 strike. 3-1. So Colton Donahue will take a good look at this next pitch to see if it's hittable, and he likes it. And it's not. Back-to-back walks to start the top of the second. Four walks in the game now by McGuire. And all 4 base runners that the Mustangs have had have come via the walk. So moving up to second base, Will LaPointe, Colton Donahue at first. McGuire sends that one outside, ball 1.
Yeah, not on that pitch, but the good thing for McGuire is some of these balls, he's not missing by much. So he's in around the zone he wants to be in, just has to get it a touch more.
And that one bounces outside.
Of course, I say that, and the next pitch isn't even close. Good job by Butcher, though, and yeah, I think Fimiani can kind of tell that he needs to have a chat here with McGuire, so the infield will come in. Yeah, back-to-back walks to start the inning. It's what we've talked about all season. Not a situation you want to put any lineup in, especially after you just took the lead in the last inning.
Hey, it's not easy to throw strikes. I'm not saying anything about that because I know I could probably not hit the strike zone myself. But you want to make sure that the batters feel like they have to swing. The pitches that we're seeing mostly are not the ones that you want to swing at.
Yeah, not to start this at bat either. The last at bat, he had a couple close ones that maybe could have gone either way. So you don't want to get frustrated with the fact that you're not getting the calls. You want to just stick with your game and fire it in there.
2-0 pitch to Logic is called strike. So he's back in the count a little bit now, 2-1.
And that's exactly the way to respond for McGuire.
Taking a look at the runner at second base. Popped up, but it's behind us. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. First 2 men on base for the Mustangs. Logic awaits the 2-2 pitch. Oh, nice stab by Dick there at third base. Kevin Dick jumped up and made the catch, got that first out of the inning.
Yeah, keeping it in front of him, sizing it up, a really nice job over there by a man who plays a lot of positions for this Millville team. We've seen him in the outfield. I think we've seen him at short, too, as well as third base and behind the plate. So a very versatile player for this Millville roster.
Stepping into the batter's box for the Mustangs, the number 9 hitter, lefty. Looks at ball 1. That's Brady Arena now in the batter's box. The Mainland catcher. Little nubber. Draws will just have to settle for the out at first as both runners move up. It got past Kevin Dick at third base, but Draws stayed with it and got the out at first. Got to get somebody on that kind of play.
Yeah, at least you get 1 out in that play. Yeah, that was a tough play for Dick. I think even if he dives to make it, I don't know that he ends up getting the man at second, but good on Draws to follow it up and fire it over to first just in time. So 2 outs. Millville has a chance to get out of this inning if they can.
All right, so top of the order up, Christian Elliott. Swings through that first pitch, and I'll tell you what,
he wasn't anywhere
McGuire put a little
close.
extra on that baby.
That's that high heat, and by the time Elliott decided to swing, it was well behind him.
1 strike pitch, sails high and outside, 1-1. Want to say hello to Michael Andrews. He's watching from Seacane, Pennsylvania. He says, "Go Bolts." So welcome to the broadcast, Michael Andrews from the Keystone State. There's a strike. I was waiting for the umpire to call that.
Yeah, McGuire's fired up right now. That's a couple pitches you've heard slam the glove of Butcher. See if he can get the payoff pitch.
Swing and a miss at a high heat. So again, dodging the bullet here in the second inning. Gavin McGuire keeps the runners in scoring position without allowing a run. Watch how high this is. Up
yeah, this one isn't even. You can't swing at that one. I mean, you're in a situation where you're fighting there, but that's not something you should ever swing at.
Third strikeout in the game, and as we head to the bottom of the second inning, Millville leads Mainland 1-0.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
high school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
So we're back for the bottom of the second inning. Millville leading 1-0. And let's see, their batting arrangement with the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. Trevor Yeager, second baseman, pitcher Gavin McGuire, and center fielder Mario Cottrell Jr.
And taking a look at some other comments, we got a special comment here on YouTube from someone we know very well. Coach Mike Latore said, "Let's go Bolts." Cheering on today from the second hole, very specific, second hole of the Millville versus Una golf match. We're getting a tan out there today.
It's a great day for golf as well as baseball, that's for sure.
I just like the very specific. I like to know what hole he's on. Like, you know, the team is on the second hole, maybe at this point the third hole, but always appreciate Latore checking in with us.
Last time we saw Trevor Yeager, he had a pretty good day at the plate, 4 for 4, so he would like to continue that trend. Finn Haynes with the first pitch. Inside, ball 1.
McGuire able to dodge trouble there in that last inning. The offense having a chance to pick him up. I mean, McGuire have a chance to do that himself as well. But
2 balls and no strikes to Yeager.
if you can put more runs up on the board, Mainland's been threatening in the first 2 innings. You want to find a way.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, it's 2-1. That's all I could say about that. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside. Arena tried to pull that one in, but that was far outside.
Yeah, when the umpire can see your glove go from the complete opposite side of the plate.
That one's drilled, and that's going to find the foul ball area. Oh, that was well hit. Unfortunately, it hooked foul.
Yep, Yeager was all over that pitch. Couldn't get it to curl inside the line here. Take a look here. And he might have gone up for it a little bit, but
he also pulled his hands in to make contact with that.
That was not foul by much.
So the count goes full on the leadoff man, Trevor Yeager.
And now you're swinging at anything close.
That's up the middle, and that's going to find the green. Center field single, Trevor Yeager, and he continues to have a hot bat, at least when the cameras are on.
I was going to say, at Mike Trout Field, that's for sure.
Good piece of hitting there, coming right back after nearly getting something down the left field line, stroking it to center field.
So Gavin McGuire, the starting pitcher today, with a chance to help himself out. Normally the right fielder. At least the second time we've seen him on the mound this season.
Checking the runner, coming to the plate. Pitch is high, ball 1. There it is. Good idea to bunt. Try to get that man in scoring position, but he pushes it to the right side. Foul. I will forever say that I love my time on the microphone for Quinn Broadcasting. That's all I could say about that. You just never know what's going to come. 1 ball and 1 strike on Gavin McGuire. Runner at first base is Trevor Yeager, following his leadoff single. Haynes comes to the plate, popped up. It's out of play. And I was waiting for that.
I was waiting for it too, because that didn't seem like it was out by much.
Okay. Well, that
it did get over.
Yeah, it didn't strike the press
box. Well, I didn't know
box.
if it's because there's a couple baseballs on the top of the fence there. Wasn't sure if it got up there, but yeah, I was waiting for it.
I would think they'd take off the bunt with 2 strikes, but let's see. Now he's putting it on. And he looks at strike 3. That one had a little break, came from the outside and back into the strike zone. So there you have it.
Yeah, that's a tough one in terms of usually you don't see batters put the bunt out when there's 2 strikes, and that would have been a beauty to bunt if he had recognized it.
Pitches the ball. Mario Cottrell batting for the first time, the number 9 hitter in the Thunderbolt lineup. Yeager gets his edge, and the ball hits him and gets away. He'll get second base rather easily. So into scoring position goes Trevor Yeager as that pickoff move went awry.
Yeah, and we've seen more than a few times that Haynes has kept an eye on the runner on first base, and that's sometimes what can happen when you pay too much attention. But nice job by Yeager to recognize he had plenty of time to get to second.
1 on, 1 out as Yeager takes his lead off second base. Trell looks at the strike, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
You could tell how big of a lead Yeager had. He wasn't even in the picture for a minute. That's how far off second base he's getting.
Jake Blum, though, he's hanging right around the bag in case the pitcher wants to go that way. This is in play, right down the first baseline.
Oh, and yeah, that one almost tailed.
That one had Cohen Cook fishing around, but he makes the catch.
Well, I think also with the fact that Preston was coming down the line, or Cottrell, sorry. Cottrell Jr. was coming down the line. Forgot where we were in the lineup. Almost fooled him a little bit, but we'll bring up the top of the lineup. Sergio Draws got a base hit. He came around to score Millville's first run. He'd like to return the favor and drive Yeager in.
1 for 1 with a run scored. Strike is called on the outside corner.
Trevor is waiting there, sitting pretty, just for you. Hey, what? Hey, Thursday, what?
Finn Haynes ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, that one broke in there very nicely. It started outside, but when it finished, it was in that area.
There's nothing you can do on that pitch. Draws sees ball all the way right until it hits the catcher's mitt.
So quickly an 0-2 count. And tries to do the same thing. This time it does hang outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Sergio Draws. He'll try to keep the inning rolling for Connor Lacey. Well, he's got 2 right center and left center field areas that he can really nail if he gets the pitch that he likes. But that one, I think that might have been outside, but he chases it and strikes out to end the inning. No runs on 1 hit and 1 man left. We are through 2, and it's Millville 1, Mainland nothing as we take a look at the final pitch of the second inning.
Life on Earth offers some challenges. Things are constantly changing. Seems like we're fighting battles all the time. But you're a warrior for God, and He's given you the armor of God. Join Pastor Myers for this exciting series on how to be equipped to win. It begins May 5th at 11 a.m.
New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
We head to the top of the third inning. Pitcher on the mound, of course, Gavin McGuire. All he's given up is 4 walks, no hits yet in the first 2 innings. He has also struck out 3. 2 of those 3 strikeouts ended the innings.
Yeah, when he's got the fastball working, the Mustangs have been well behind it.
Yeah, he's tried again to find that breaking pitch that would bounce to him. It's only a warm-up pitch, so it doesn't matter. But this is when you work on those kind of things, trying to get it right.
Yeah, he's certainly got the fastball working, that's for sure. If he can add that off speed or that break it just to get in the zone, it will certainly help a lot with how behind on the fastball that some of these Mustangs hitters are.
So it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 batters in the lineup for Mainland. Jake Blum, Ethan Mitnick, and Cohen Cook. Blum walked his first time up. That's a fire.
There's no doubt about that one being a strike.
Sounds like the jungle is coming alive.
I was going to say, I know that's coming from the Millville dugout, but it almost sounded like chimps or even crows in the dugout over there.
Yeah, combination thereof. That one bounces in. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Any way you can to fire up your pitcher, I guess.
That's it.
Usually we have the dogs, but today we're going on a safari, I think.
Yeah, that was definitely safari material. 2 balls and 1 strike on the batter. Jake Blum leading off the top of the third, looks at ball 3.
Again, you don't want to give up the lead-up walk if you're McGuire. You got out of it in the last inning, but you don't want to keep playing with fire.
Count is 3-1. And ball 4 is called. That is 5 walks now in the game by McGuire. Want to say hello to Angelina Denise. She says, let's go. She doesn't mention the team, so we won't mention the team.
I have a feeling that was Millville.
Okay.
Just because it came, I think it came around the time Millville got out of the inning.
Runner taking a good lead off first base. Pitch is high, ball 1. Ethan Mitnick also walked his first time up. Mitnick, the Mustang third baseman. Wow.
Yeah, McGuire couldn't get that one down just a touch. Butcher tried to frame it, but he's not hitting the strike zone right now.
2-0 the count. That's a strike.
Yeah, not a surprise that Mitnick kind of took that one. When you throw that many outside of the zone as McGuire's done, you're going to make him come in the zone before you swing.
2-1 count on the batter. We'll see what McGuire tosses here. That one's high.
Up again, don't want to walk first 2 batters like he did in the last inning. They were stranded there, but can't keep giving them opportunities.
Got maybe a little help there as he chases a high pitch. Count goes full on Ethan Mitnick.
Keep an eye over there on Jake Blum to see if he tries to avoid the double play.
He's going.
And he's well there, but again, doesn't matter. I mean, he had that base stolen anyway, but again, that's back-to-back walks to start the inning for McGuire. Puts himself in another tough situation.
And it's the cleanup batter, Cohen Cook, who's at the plate. He popped up the first base his first time up in the same situation here with 2 runners aboard. That one's outside.
And
so Dan Fimiani's going to come out and talk to his pitcher again. The entire infield coming in. for a brief meeting.
Yeah, just trying to get McGuire right here. Hasn't really been close to any strikes. I think he's had 1 strike so far. Or no, 3. How many strikes has he thrown so far in this inning?
3.
3. But when he's missing pretty badly. So again, just trying to settle him in. Got out of this situation last inning. Gonna have to get out of it again.
Well, no pitcher wants to just rely on his fastball, but that has been his best pitch. He's gotten 3 strikeouts, and most of them using the heater. One 0 count on Cohen Cook, Mainland first baseman. That one sails inside.
And Cook able to just get out of the way of that one. McGuire's got to find a way to get a strike across.
3-0, and 1 pitch away from walking the bases loaded. That time he just fires and gets it in there.
Yeah, again, that's a situation where you haven't really been close on most of your pitches in the inning. The batter's probably going to take, so kind of gives you a chance to sneak one right there.
3-1 offering. That one's launched into center field. Right center field, that's going to fall for a hit. Coming around third and coming in to score is Jake Blum. The throw goes into third base, which allows the batter, Cook, to wind up at second base. RBI single, and the game is tied 1-1.
Yeah, that's just a nice piece of hitting right there from Cohen Cook.
It's the first hit of the game by the Mustangs, and it's an RBI single. Nobody out still, and 2 runners in scoring position. Missing, ball 1. Batter is Chase Kamak.
Up in the infield, playing in for Millville, trying to cut off anything to the plate. They're not even worried about the runners.
Missing inside.
You have to wonder how much of a leash McGuire is going to have. Fimiani's already come to talk to his pitcher twice.
It's not even close there as it sips well outside. And the count is 3-0.
Now, you don't want to dip into your bullpen this early in the game, but McGuire's command just really hasn't been there.
3-1. McGuire's pitch is launched into the same spot. Base hit. Cottrell picks it up, rounding third base and scoring right behind Mitnick is Cook. It's a 2-run single and a 3-1 lead for the Mustangs. Same exact spot.
Yeah, nice job by Cottrell Jr. to field that one, but didn't have a chance to get the lead runner, and he went up for that pitch too.
Yeah, that was out of the strike zone as well, but he nailed it in a good spot for 2 runners to score.
Now, the main thing that Cottrell Jr. really does is keeps the runner at first by keeping that ball in front of him.
There's a strike. Well, it's time to bear down. I mean, you say it as much as you want, but you got to get an out here. Still nobody out in the inning, and 3 runs across. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I don't know how much longer you let McGuire go. It's only the 3rd inning, but just command's really been an issue.
Another ball there. 2-1 pitch. Catches the corner.
I give credit to Butcher on that one for pulling that in just a touch to get the call. McGuire could sure use an out, and he'd love it to be a strikeout.
2-2 pitches. Yanked.
Well, the first base coach tried. I don't know if he tried more than he got out of the way of it, but
he was going to try, and then he thought
he's showing it. He's like, oh, I thought it was gonna. He just like pointed to his hand on his face. I think he's like, if I got a hand on that, that was coming up.
Yeah. Again, you don't have much time to think about what to do when the ball's coming at you that quick.
Yeah, you're probably the better idea to let it go.
2-2 on LaPointe. That one's hit pretty well, going back, and it's going to go. Home run, a 2-run shot. As soon as you saw Preston get to the fence and still look up, you knew that was going to go. So a 2-run homer by the DH, Will LaPointe, and 5 runs are now across the board in this inning, and still nobody out. The first 5 batters reaching. The accent, the punctuation mark, if you will, from LaPointe, a 2-run homer.
Yeah, and while we take a look at the replay here of the home run, that's going to do it for McGuire. And, yeah, once you can tell right there, Preston was still looking. Like, yeah, that one made it to the outfield of the JV field. And it looks like it's going to be Brady Middlecoff on the mound for Millville, so just a straight switch. Just this was a tough outing for McGuire. He was able to get out of trouble in the first 2 innings, and then this inning just hasn't had command, and when Mainland finds a pitch they like, they're just hitting it.
Yep, 3 consecutive hits capped off by a 2-run homer. All right, so that'll be a straight change there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, without the DH batting for the pitcher, they can kind of figure it out. So again, Brady Middlecoff now. We'll check into the game for Millville. We've seen him in relief before. Take a look at how he's done so far this season. From what we have, at least. This will be his 6th inning of work. Given up 6 hits and 7 runs in those 5 innings. Has a strikeout and a walk. He's also hit 2 batters as well. But he's probably going to have to eat some innings here for Millville. When you pull your pitcher who doesn't even get credit for an out in the 3rd inning, so that's only 2 innings for McGuire.
He walked 6, he struck out 3, but he's given up those 3 consecutive hits, the 2 singles that led to RBIs, and the 2-run homer by Will LaPointe. So a 5-run rally, all 5 batters obviously reaching base and scoring, so we still have a 3rd inning without an out.
I'll tell you, there are sometimes I think about going for the joke, and then I'm like, oh, I would roll my eyes at you for it.
What did I say?
No, me. I'm saying sometimes I want to go for a joke, and then I know I would roll my eyes at you if you made the
so
joke.
You won't say the joke.
So I thought about it.
Okay.
I thought about when, well, it doesn't count if I just explain it and not say it instead. When talked about LaPointe's home run, I was going to say put the exclamation point on this inning for Mainland, but I probably would have rolled my eyes at you for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that one as just a explanation rather than a joke.
Bottom of the order now coming up, and they'll all get a chance to bat because there's still nobody out. Colton Donahue, the shortstop for Mainland. He walked his first time up. First pitch missing. Popped up, but it's going to be out of play to the right side. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Up again, this is a situation for Middlecoff where he's probably going to be out there for a while. You never want to dig in your bullpen this early in a game.
Just missing.
So Middlecoff's going to have to try and eat some innings for Millville, try and keep things where they are. We talked about at the beginning of this game, when the Millville bats are hot, they can put up a couple runs in an inning. Middlecoff will try to keep this where it's at.
3 balls and 1 strike.
I like the effort there from Butcher. That one was in the dirt, but he still tried to pull it up a little bit.
So he walks his first batter. That'll bring up Jake Logic, the right fielder for Mainland. He lined out to third on a nice play by Kevin Dick, making a nice leap and catch. Chopper is foul.
Middlecoff may have gotten a little help on that one. It's tough to tell from up here, but it looked like that one might have been tailing low. Yeah, still nobody out in the inning. 5 runs have come across.
Middlecoff, he was getting ready to go and then time was called, so we'll just briefly stop action here. Runner breaking, that well is launched. Preston's going back, he's got room and makes the catch right up against the fence. They have a chance here. The throw to first is in time for a double play, and that is a big time play. Boy, hit it to the fence. The last thing you would suspect will happen is that you hit into a double play, but Preston got the relay in and they make the throw to Connor Lacey in time.
Yeah, that's a heck of a play at the fence by Preston. Right up against it, hops up, and you don't see, but yeah, he's already going to third at that point, and you gotta hold up between first and second there. You can't be that far.
Yeah, you gotta stand at second base, and then that way you have an easier chance to get back to first base. But Draws nailed him with the relay. So that double play is F7 and then 7-6-3.
Yeah, you don't see that in the book that often.
No, you don't. Grounded towards second, and this inning has certainly taken a turn for the better. 4-3 on the putout, and that will try a Brady Arena, but they batted around. Oh, no, 8 batters, I'm sorry. 8 batters in the inning, 5 runs across the board, 3 hits, and nobody left. So as we take a look at this last out, we will tell you that it's 5-1. Oh, this is the home run, okay. So Will LaPointe drilling it to left field, capping off that 5-run rally. He got all of it, and there you see it plumping into right field of the JV side. So it's 5-1 as we head to the bottom of the third, Mainland in front.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
So Mainland with a 5-run rally leads 5-1 as they got 5 in the top of the third, capped off by Will LaPointe's 2-run homer. Millville did come back and turn a very effective double play from the outfield to get the first 2 outs in the inning, and then got a ground out to second.
Yeah, I think if Millville is able to turn this around, I think you look at that play right there by Preston as maybe something that turned things around for them.
They have some work to do.
Yeah, it's going to take an effort here, but you've got plenty of time here, only in the third inning. And again, if Millville can get the bats working like we've seen, they can get back in it.
Got a good part of the lineup up, 2, 3, and 4. Connor Lacey, Kevin Dick, and Jacob Butcher. The first three batters to bat for the Thunderbolts here in the bottom of the third. Lacey would like to improve on his first at bat when he struck out on a pitch that he probably didn't really want to swing at. But he did, and now he looks at strike one. Finn Haynes with the 0-1 offering. On the outside corner, 0-2. This is where you have to bear down. That was a tough second strike call against you, so bear down and see what you can do here.
I have to wonder if Haynes is going to try and get him to chase again. And you can't come up and watch 3 pitches. That's a tough at bat. I wonder if Lacey was thinking that Haynes was going to try and get him to chase and he wasn't going to offer, but Haynes maybe realizing that and just sneaks one in there. It's in there.
Yeah.
All right,
it's
right
a pitcher's pitch.
Yeah.
That's a pitcher's pitch.
That's going to buckle a batter. And
first pitch is fouled back by Kevin Dick.
And 2 baseballs just came down from the fence.
Well, the umpire's been calling for balls, so he got a free one there. Kevin Dick grounded out to third his first time up.
Yeah, I wonder how long that one's been sitting up here.
Chopper towards short. Charging is Donahue. Throw in plenty of time. Colton Donahue with the strong throw. 2 outs in the inning. So that'll bring up Jacob Butcher. Butcher walked his first time up. Trying to keep this third inning going for the Thunderbolts. Foul tip.
Now you want to try and chip away early. You don't want to get into the latter stages of this game still looking at a 4-run deficit.
One ball and 1 strike on Butcher. If he can get aboard, Cole Mulheron will bat. The 1-1 offering on the way. That one bounces in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Need a spark. You need a spark. A 2-out single could be that spark. We'll see. It's 2-1 the count. Three and 1.
Butcher again showing a nice job of recognizing the pitches.
Grounded towards short again. Good scoop. And Donahue makes his second straight assist of the inning. A 1-2-3 inning. And that's the kind of thing that you want to see. After you score 5 runs, get the next 3 outs when you go to the field. And that's exactly what they do. A couple of ground balls to the shortstop and a strikeout. That'll do it. As we're done with 3 innings of play, it's 5-1 Mainland leading Millville.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
All right, working in his second inning in relief of Gavin McGuire. This is Brady Middlecoff. Trying to keep it right where it is at 5-1. Middlecoff came in right after the 2-run homer that capped off the 5-run rally for the Mustangs. He did walk a batter, but a great catch in the outfield by Preston. Got the ball quickly into Sergio Draws, and a successful relay for a 7-6-3 double play. Really helped him out to retire the side in that third inning.
Yeah, and Millville could use some good innings here from Middlecoff if he's able to try and shut down the Mainland lineup. You have to hope that's going to provide a spark to Millville's offense to try and get back in it.
Christian Elliott, it's the top of the order for Mainland. 1, 2, 3 batters. Christian Elliott has struck out twice. Let's see how Middlecoff fares against Elliott. That one's inside, ball 1. Jake Blum on deck, you see there right behind Elliott. He looks at ball 2. Two-0 count on Christian Elliott, and it's now 3-0.
And none of these pitches have been anywhere close from Middlecoff.
He gets a strike there. You want to come back and get that first out.
And a nice job, too, to get that strike in.
That's a fly ball to center field. Cottrell takes charge. And really, that's what a center fielder needs to do. He ran it down, even though his teammate there, Mulherron, got over there as well. Cottrell makes the catch, calling it all the way. Good play.
Yeah, and you could hear from in here the call from Cottrell Jr. to say, mine, mine. And a good job by Mulherron to pull off at the last second, because that was a little close for comfort, probably.
Good job by Brady Middlecoff to come back in a 3-0 count and get the out. Strike is called on Jake Blum. Blum has walked twice today. Grounded right at Draws, and it ate him up. That second hop took off, and it goes through. I'm leaning towards error. Let's take another look at it.
That's a play that Draws usually makes, so he waits back on the second hop, and it just goes over the top of his glove. He was in position to field it, so it was hard hit, but right at Draws.
So one out runner for the Mustangs brings up Ethan Mitnick. He walked twice, scored in that 5-run rally. Just takes a strike here. Middlecoff checks on the runner. Now gets set to make the 0-1 pitch. Runner's breaking. Foul ball. Breaking pitch, and Ethan Mitnick could not lay off of it, so it's 2 quick strikes.
And that's going to send Blum back to the bag. I don't know if that was supposed to be a hit and run, because Blum had that base stolen easily.
0-2 pitch. Again, the runner breaks. This time it's popped straight up. And it's right over the mound. So Middlecoff, now see, that's where you take charge as a pitcher. It's right there in your area. Just go ahead and get it.
Oh, and again, Blum taking off. You won't see it in the picture here, but he tries to hold up getting to second. you just missed it there. Slips, but is able to stay on his feet. And yeah, nice job by Middlecoff to call everyone off and make the play there.
Cohen Cook is 1 for 2. He knocked in the first Mainland run, getting the first Mainland hit of the game back in that 5-run third. 2 outs now. Runner at first base. Middlecoff's pitch is on the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Trying to end the inning right here on this batter. Big time lead being taken by Jake Plum again off first. And he is running. And he's going to steal.
Yeah, Butcher kind of double clutch, and by the time he was really going to throw it, it was too late. I think he just couldn't get that out of his hand. But Plum's had a really nice lead and really nice jump each time, and he finally gets rewarded.
So he's in scoring position with 2 outs, a 2-1 count on Cohen Cook. Popped up. Connor Lacey is in position to make the catch, and it's not quite a 1-2-3 inning, but only 1 batter reaches, and that batter is stranded. So we're done with the 3.5 innings of play. Mainland enjoying a 5-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 4th.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
We have a pitching change. Let's see if we can get who that is.
It's still a left-handed pitcher. Or no, never mind.
It is still the same pitcher?
No, the number was wrong in the book. That's what confused me. Haynes is 21. Yeah, Ken Haynes is 21. Logic is 9.
Okay. So no pitching change. Still the same.
LaPointe, sorry, LaPointe. That's why I was looking. I was like, this number feels different, but I was going to be really surprised if Finn Haynes came out of this game.
Yeah, he's pitching pretty well. He's allowed just the 2 hits and the 1 run. Checked that 3 hits. Had a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 3rd. He's actually retired 6 in a row. Yeager led off the 2nd with a single, but he has retired 6 straight since then.
And a lot of them have come on strikeouts too.
Finn Haynes getting the job done, 4 strikeouts and 2 groundouts since that single by Yeager. Fires that strike in there to Cole Mulherron, leading off the bottom of the 4th. One ball, 1 strike. Cole Mulherron singled and knocked in Millville's only run in the 1st inning. Swing at a pitch that might have been outside.
Yeah, Millville can't be that eager and help out Haynes on the mound. You want to get back in it, but you don't want to help the pitcher out too.
So Haynes has the jump, 1-2. Nubber foul. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes on Mulherron, leading off the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3 is called, and that's 5 strikeouts now for Finn Haynes.
And that one just drops right and catches the inside corner and sends Mulherrin back to the dugout.
I'll bring up the left fielder, Marcellus Preston. He grounded out to second his first time up. That one's drilled, and it's falling quickly. Base hit to right field. A one-out single for Marcellus Preston.
That's called being ready to hit, too. Aggressive on the first pitch, and got it over the glove of Blum at second base.
Millville's fourth hit of the game, a one-out single. Trevor Yeager has a single as well in this game, a leadoff single in the second inning. Pitch is high for ball one. Preston gets his edge off of first base. Catches the corner, 1 ball and 1 strike on Trevor Yeager. Two balls and 1 strike. Brady Middlecoff will be on the on-deck circle, right? Because that was a straight change.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Middlecoff will be batting for the first time when he comes up. 2-1 offering.
Yeah, that one tailed on Yeager at the end as Preston was on the move. I think Yeager, as soon as he swung the bat, realized he kind of just chased one.
So the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and 1 on, bottom of the fourth. Might have been a high pitch, but he makes sure that it wasn't called a strike.
Yeah, at least getting a piece of it is the job at that point.
Let's go once, let's go once. Hey, Trev. Hey, Trev. Go once. Who say, Vic? Who say, Trev?
2-2 offering on the way. That one sails way outside, gets away from the catcher. Throw down to second base is not going to be in time. Good backup, though, by Colton Donahue to make sure that nothing else happened. So that'll be a wild pitch. And Preston moves up to second base.
Yeah, and I think Preston went in a little hard the second, too. He kind of got up slow, and he's stretching out a little bit there, but gets a little tap from first base coach, and looks like he's good to go.
I'll make mention of some others watching with us on Facebook. Brian Hakola. He mentioned Angelina Denise. She was applauding the double play that was made by Millville. So was Jackie Jacobs, who get a little chopper. Donahue, good range. Again, playing some good shortstop. Colton Donahue gets the second out of the inning. Moving up to third is Marcellus Preston.
Yeah, that one bouncing in front of the plate. But a perfect grab and throw to first, and Donahue does move Preston over to third, but Middlecoff's going to have to get a hit to drive him in.
Well, here's the thing. He's come in and pitched pretty well, Middlecoff. Now he's got a chance to help his offense out. Let's see what he can do. Facing his first pitch. Pitch is high for ball one. Some other people watching us on Facebook. Him, Willis Woody Humphreys, Robin Worcester, and Dan GT, all watching us on. Yes. So is Jim Parent's watching us as well. Always good to see Jim with us. 2-0 the count. Lofted into the infield area. First baseman makes the play. That first baseman is Cohen Cook, and the side is retired. 1 hit and 1 man left. So we are through the 4th inning, and Mainland leads 5-1.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Brady Middlecoff on the mound for the Thunderbolts in relief of Gavin McGuire. He's working in his 3rd inning. He's allowed 1 walk, no strikeouts. Got the benefit of a great double play from the outfield. Preston quickly getting into draws and then catching the runner who had turned second base. Runner at first base just took off, thinking maybe that was another home run that was coming. But Preston made the catch, got it into draws in a hurry, and then draws fired it back to first baseman Lacey to complete a 7-6-3 double play that was very much applauded by Jackie Jacobs on Facebook.
Yeah, again, it's not a play you see typically, and while it's a great play from Preston, you just have to wonder what, I don't remember who was it that ended up getting doubled up?
Colton Donahue.
And that's just a situation, again, if you're Donahue, you can take the lead to second, that's for sure. You got to be really sure that's getting out of here if you're going to be well around second base to that point. But Mainland had already put up 5 in the inning, so it doesn't really hurt them to this point.
Yeah, it's really one of the few mistakes they've made in this game.
I think the only
running
mistake,
past second base, yeah. First pitch is down low. Chase Kamak. He is struck out looking and then was involved in that 5-run rally with a 2-run single back in the 3rd. Is that going to stay in play is the question. Dick wants it to.
And Dick was almost over the fence trying to keep that one in.
Yeah, I guess if you were allowed to jump the fence and then catch it over there, but no, that's not the way it works.
Would have been a heck of a play.
1 ball and 1 strike on the batter. Leadoff batter Kamak, Will LaPointe, and Colton Donahue, the next 2 batters for Mainland. 2 balls and 1 strike. Little call, 2-1 pitch, a slow grounder. Lacey scoops and tags. That'll be the first out of the inning. 3 unassisted.
A nice job by Middlecoff, though, to at least be over there in case that one got further away from Lacey. But he had plenty of time to get there and get the tag on first.
Will LaPointe capped off that 5-run rally with a 2-run homer to left field his last time up. First pitch to LaPointe. He slashes it into right center field. Base hit, his 2nd of the game. He is 2 for 2. He's also walked.
Yeah, he sent that one right back where it came. Again, being aggressive up there. See something you like on the first pitch. Drove it to the outfield.
I think we're seeing why he's the designated hitter.
Yeah, that'll probably do. That probably tracks.
A walk, a homer, and a single.
It seems like you want to get his bat on the lineup any way you can, so.
That'll bring up Colton Donahue. He's walked a couple times today. First pitch is outside and high. Getting a good lead off first base is LaPointe. 1 out. 1-0 pitch coming on Donahue, and he fouls it off. Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
And actually, speaking to LaPointe, he actually hasn't batted much this season, at least to the stats that we have. According to what we have, he's only batted 7 times coming into this game, but he's got 4 hits and 7 at-bats.
Well, he's now 6 for 9 on the season then. That's not too shabby. Inside.
Yeah, when you don't get that many opportunities, he's helping out his cause when he is in the game. And again, that's just the stats that we have available to us.
Yeah, these are not team stats. These are stats that we try to pull up. 2-1 the count. It's now 3-1.
Butcher tried to hold up there for a second or two to see if the umpire would make the call. And Point's going to take a rather sizable lead over at first.
Pitch to Donahue. He went down to get it. It's going to be out of play. So the count goes full on Colton Donahue. Defensively, Donahue's played a very good game as well at shortstop. So we're into that payoff pitch time, 3-2. Got the man leaning, but scooting back is LaPointe. He was leaning.
Yeah, nice job by Middlecoff to keep an eye on him over there. We haven't seen Millville's pitchers throw over. Mainland has certainly taken advantage of that with a couple steals so far.
Looks like he's going to go. He's got that little edge. There he goes.
And he's got to
in
hurry.
the infield. Now, it hung up long enough for Donahue, actually for LaPointe to get back. Yeager puts the ball away, but plenty of time. This one hung up forever.
And had to put on the brakes over there. Yeah, if he's
LaPointe coming back quickly, he's there.
yeah, he put the brakes on hard before he got to second and was able to stay on his feet and get himself back in plenty of time.
Most importantly, that's the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Jake Logic. Tell you what, Logic's had some tough at-bats today. He lined out to Kevin Dick at third and hit a ball to the fence that turned into a double play for Millville. Two outs in the inning, runner at first base. The ball is launched to right field, very playable. Mulherrin camps under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So just 1 hit and 1 man left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and it's still 5-1 Mainland.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Well, Millville has still some work to do. It's 5-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Millville scored the game's first run in that first inning, but a 5-run third inning by Mainland has created the 5-1 lead they enjoy as we start the bottom of the 5th inning. The number 9, 1, and 2 hitters for Millville: Mario Cottrell Jr., Sergio Draws, and Connor Lacey.
Now you're getting late into this ball game. You want to try and put something together as soon as you can. Down by 4.
Oh, there you go. The umpire likes the musical choices. Yes.
I think this is the same umpire we saw in the last home game we had here. And definitely enjoys himself back there.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, so 9, 1, and 2 up for Millville, trying to cut into a 4-run deficit here in the bottom of the 5th. Cottrell popped up to the first baseman his first time up. Cohen Cook put the ball away.
And it starts here for Millville. You have to, if you're gonna start chipping away before you get to that final inning or two.
First pitch to Cottrell Jr. Almost. Oh, they called it a strike. That one had him dancing off the plate a little bit, but it's a strike call. Finn Haynes pitching quite a ball game so far for the Mustangs. Gets out in front quickly, 0-2. Just 4 hits allowed by Finn Haynes. He has struck out 5 and walked 1.
So it's close to an ideal start on the mound as you can ask for. Hasn't really been much trouble today.
1-2 pitch. Lofted. Actually, he's not even going to leave the infield. Catch made by the shortstop, Colton Donahue, and there's 1 out.
So that will turn the lineup over for Millville.
Sergio Draws. He singled in the first inning and scored Millville's only run. Grounded towards short. The ball is finding. Is he off the bag? No, he's not.
Yeah, he just held on. And Donahue is certainly getting his money's worth over there at shortstop today.
Yeah, the ball is finding him. Just take a look at the footwork.
He just keeps it on there.
Okay.
A nice stretch over there at first base.
Kept his toe where it belonged. So that's 2 quick outs. Connor Lacey looked at strike 3. His last time up has struck out twice today. And I don't think he's going to cheat himself on letting any more pitches go by.
No, if he sees something anywhere close to where he can get his bat on, he's going to put a swing on it.
1 strike on Lacey. 2 outs, nobody aboard. And he just gets the bat on that pitch.
Battle now, kid. Anything close. Hey, 4. Come on now, kid.
It's got to be wary of where this next pitch is going to be. You don't want to strike out looking, but you also don't want to strike out looking silly.
Finn Haynes has the 0-2 count to work with. This pitch is going to be outside just by the way that the catcher lined up, and Lacey just gets it right back to Haynes, who finishes off a 1-2-3 5th inning with that assist. We head to the top of the 6th inning, and Mainland continues to enjoy a 5-1 advantage.
Life on Earth offers some challenges. Things are constantly changing. Seems like we're fighting battles all the time. But you're a warrior for God, and He's given you
the armor of God.
Join Pastor Myers for this exciting series on how to be equipped to win. It begins May 5th at 11 a.m.
New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Brady Middlecoff back on the mound for the Thunderbolts. We start the top of the 6th inning.
Got a little Bohemian Rhapsody to bring us into the 6th inning. Quite a choice.
Nine, 1, and 2, the first 3 batters for Mainland. Brady Arena has grounded out twice. Once the shortstop, once the second base. He's 0 for 2. Warm-up pitches are done. Brady Arena will step into the batter's box from the left side.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Millville can just get out of this inning without any damage. They will have 2 more cracks at the plate. Try to get at least 4 runs. That ball is chipped to the left side foul. Oh, 1 pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. Middlecoff in a good count here, 0 and 2.
And Middlecoff doing everything he can these last few innings to keep the score where it is.
That one sails outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
As expected, he's been in here to eat some innings for Millville.
And he's done it pretty well so far since he's come in. Grounded down the line, base hit. Will he try for 2? Nope. Good job of getting there by Cole Mulherron to limit that to a single.
Come on, Christian. Let's go.
So the number 9 hitter gets aboard, sets up the top of the order.
Yeah, Middlecoff had a pretty tough task ahead of him. Came in the 3rd inning at a point where there were no outs in the inning. And has done his best to hold Mainland at bay.
Top of the order is Christian Elliott. He's 0 for 3 on the day. 2 strikeouts and a fly ball to center field where Cottrell ran it down. First pitch, fouled straight back. Oh, 1 the count on the batter. Runner at first base is Brady Arena with his leadoff single. Outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Comes to the plate. Not sure if that was supposed to be a sacrifice bunt. Looked like he was trying to bunt for a hit there.
Yeah, and it was kind of a late attempt at the bunt. He didn't really offer at it almost until Middlecoff threw the pitch, so don't think he'll be doing that again.
Not with 2 strikes. 1-2 count, and they had the runner leaning, but the ball is dropped.
I don't think Lacey realized it.
I don't think so either. But no harm, no foul, as they say, and we'll just reload. Arena takes his lead off first base as Middlecoff gets set for the pitch.
He's nearly past the cutout, too.
Yeah, he's really out there. He's going to go. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to be there. Or is it? Oh, well, closer than I thought it was going to be.
If Butcher had been able to get a little more air underneath that, and yeah, I mean, that bounce took it right into the glove. But able to get in there.
So he's in scoring position with nobody out. A 2-2 count on the batter, Christian Elliott. Popped up and out of play.
And he's not very happy about it. Ellis was kind of a late swing just to foul it off, but he'll try again.
So we're back at 2-2. Runner at second base with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
Hey, he had Elliott all kinds of late on the last 2 swings. Let's see this one. He was well behind it. It was almost in the glove of Butcher by the time Elliott recognizes it.
That'll bring up Jake Blum. He's 0 for 1 officially. Reached base on an error and has walked twice. Scored Mainland's first run in that 5-run 3rd inning. Two balls and no strikes. Middlecoff set for the next offering. We're not going to get that right away, though.
Yeah, Blum deciding to take a step out with how long Middlecoff was taking to come to the mound, or come to the plate.
All right, we're set to go again. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Yeah, again, behind on the pitch. Now it's Blum this time. Whatever Middlecoff's got on that pitch, it's fooling him.
Two-one offering. Inside, a little chin music there.
Yeah, that's going to make you back up just a touch. So yeah, Blum's going to take a little circle around and get back in there.
That'll get your attention. He's got the lead in the count, though, 3-1. A little dribbler towards Draws. He'll have to hurry. He gets him at first base, moving up to third.
I'm not sure if Lacey thought that was the third out, because he almost started to do his little toss to the mound and kind of held it. Yeah, I think we were all fooled because the scoreboard took everything away, but maybe you'll see it here. Watch Lacey right here. Yeah, he thought that was the third out of the inning.
But there are only 2.
And once he realized nobody else was moving, he's like, I think I was wrong.
It was a good play by Dross, because that was not an easy play. That little nubber just got past the mound, and Dross had to come a long way to field it. Ethan Mitnick has walked twice, scored a run, and also an infield fly to the pitcher, Middlecoff. Quickly in a 2-0 advantage. 2 balls, no strikes on Mitnick.
Jackson almost taking off from
that
third.
One's well stroked to left field. Is it fair is the question?
No. There's no reaction.
No
that
reaction
was foul.
anywhere.
No, the umpire, yeah, that was foul.
Yep, the umpire, home plate umpire.
I was like, yeah, that one definitely tailed off, and nobody really acknowledged it, but yeah, we'll take a look here. You see that this one drops foul pretty easily. Yeah, that was.
Oh, way foul. At least a foot or two. So the count goes to 2-1.
No, I think it is 2-2. Umpire put up 2-2.
Okay. Just missing.
Or no, they're telling him it's 3-1.
Now there's confusion about the count. It wasn't that. That's ball 3 regardless. He does not get a walk yet. They're saying that was ball 4, I think.
He's trying. No, I think he's trying to tell them now it's supposed to be 3-1. I think they're saying there's not supposed to be 2 strikes. But yeah, I thought it was 2-0 before he fouled it off. But the umpire says there's 2 strikes, so we'll see if Middlecoff can use it to his advantage.
Grounded to third. Oh, tough scoop. Throw in time. Kevin Dick with a nice defensive play at third base to end the inning. 1 hit, no runs, and 1 man left as we take a look at the last out of the inning.
That's a nice scoop right there. Made sure to get down to keep the ball in front of him. And a nice stretch over there by Lacey to get the final out of the inning. Middlecoff works out of another jam. It's 5-1, bottom 6.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
That's our camera folks. That's Raymond Miles. And Steve Bostrom working the camera as well.
Someone doesn't realize they're on. There he is.
Well, Millville's still in this game. It's 5-1, but they need something going. They haven't really posted any rallies to really speak of. They had the first inning rally that scored a run, but they have not had more than 4 batters per inning in the last 4 innings. So this would be a good time to get something started. 3, 4, and 5 batters coming up for the Thunderbolts. Kevin Dick, Jacob Butcher, and Cole Mulherron. Grounded towards third. A nice high hop to handle, and the play is made by Ethan Mitnick on 1 pitch.
1 pitch, 1 out. You gotta like that if you're Haynes.
Very efficient. And working in his 6th inning. The quicker the innings for him, the better. Jacob Butcher walked and grounded out to short. 0 for 1. Noble is trying to get those bats cranked up. First pitch hitting.
Yeah, they're trying to be aggressive on Haynes. Try to get anything they can to go. One ball and 1 strike.
Two and one. Millville needs base runners, so a walk is just as good as anything.
Yeah, any way they can manufacture base runners, they'll take it right now.
That one's out of play. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Finney gets ready for the pitch. Finn Haynes, I should say.
Put it together there. Oh, Butcher's worked himself into a full count here. Making Haynes throw more pitches than he likes, that's for sure, especially after Kevin Dick swung and grounded out on the first pitch.
Breaking pitch stays high and away, so that's a walk, something he hasn't done much of. It's only the second walk of the game. Both times he walked Jacob Butcher.
Yep, I've really noticed that, not just by the stats, but by Butcher's approach at the plate.
Who's the runner here? Who's the courtesy
Is it number 3? If it's number 3, it's Dolan Potts.
Dolan Potts. I'm going to try to remember to put him in here.
Yeah, he's usually the one that does the running for Butcher. I think every time it's always a swap of Butcher Potts.
A one-out base runner for the Thunderbolts. Cole Mulheron, the batter.
Yeah, he was behind that one.
Mulheron has the one hit that knocked in the 1 run. He's 1 for 2. He looked at strike 3 his last time up. Bouncing in, and that will allow Potts to head on up to second base.
Well, it puts a runner in scoring position now for Mulheron.
Well, he's halfway home. You got to finish the trip. 1 out. 1-1 count. Potts getting a good lead off second base. Inside out swing. That's going to be out of play.
And Mulheron not happy with himself on that.
So the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Millville in need of 4 runs somewhere between now and the 7th inning. Time is called, so we'll just reload. Swing and a miss. 6th strikeout of the game for Finn Haynes. It's twice he's gotten Mulheron on the strikes.
And he just blew that one right by Mulheron. You'll see it right here.
Yeah, you knew he got a little extra. He took the ball, then pumped it into its glove, and then pulled it out to throw. So you knew he was going to put a little zip on that, and he certainly did. Second out of the inning brings up Marcellus Preston. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Marcellus on top of that because he fouls it straight back, but he does not put it in play, so it's 1 strike.
Let's go, Sal. Hey, 1-8, just like last time. Kid, come on. Hey, Sal, hey, 1-8. Hey, Sal, hey, 1-8. Hey, 1-8.
Haynes ready with the 1 strike pitch. Looks back at Potts at second base. Swing and a miss, and again fired it by him. Looking at our Facebook viewers, we have Monica Martucci watching, Kitty Gates Creighton, Davian Williams is with us, Mark Brown, Terrence Taylor, Drew Scott. All glad to have you. Up the middle, that's going to go through for a hit. Will Potts be waved home? Here he comes. The throw is on the money. Oh, but it hopped up and gets by the catcher. That will allow Preston to take second base.
And yeah, Potts just hurt himself going down, but that was a great throw from the outfield. And
I'll tell you what, Christian Elliott showed his arm. I was watching their relays during the warm-up, and they had some people, especially the center fielder, Elliott, who could fire it. He came in, and that was not that deep in the center field from where he threw. He got it there, but it took a high hop, and it bounced right over top.
Yeah, I think, you see it right there, I think Potts collides kind of arms with Arena, and yeah, not for that hopper, Arena finding a way to keep that in front of him. Potts was a dead duck.
It was going to be a close play had the catcher pulled it down, but it got away. So it's now 5-2, and another runner at second base looking to finish his trip around the bases. RBI single by Marcellus Preston gets Millville a run closer. 1 ball and 1 strike on the batter, who is Trevor Yeager. He's 1 for 2 today.
Yeager decides to step back for a minute. Didn't like how long Haynes was taking.
Now, we mentioned James McCloskey watching. Angela Denise, Ronald Ryden, and Jim Quinn. We do appreciate all of you who watches on Facebook Live, Channel 22, and who watches on YouTube as well. Make sure you hit the like button, share the video, share the broadcast by hitting the share button as well. The more the merrier here on Quinn Broadcasting. Pitch is high, 3-1 the count. The on-deck batter is Brady Middlecoff. And this 2-out rally could be important. They've got 1 run with 2 outs. Let's see if they can get that man home right there. Marcellus Preston with the RBI single in this inning. Haynes getting ready for the pitch. Oh, strike is called, a tough one. 3-2 the count.
Oh, no room for error now. 3-2 count. Gotta swing if it's close.
And you have a feeling Haynes is going to bring a little extra on this 3-2 offering. Runner breaking, foul ball. Preston just took a few steps further and then started running on the pitch. But it's a foul ball, so we reload.
Yeah. Gotta be careful, too. If it's ball 4.
Yeah, he better make sure he gets the third. Payoff pitch one more time. That is a pitcher's pitch again, and he's thrown a few of them today. Finn Haynes with a gorgeous breaking pitch that breaks back in over the plate. As we'll watch it here, it definitely has a tail to it. And it's strike 3 call. That's his 7th strikeout of the game. So 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 man left for Millville in the bottom of the 6th. It is now a 5-2 game as we head to the 7th inning.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Many people treat
high school baseball.
It's live on Quinn Broadcasting.
Well, Brady Middlecoff has done a pretty good job in relief. He has kept the Mainland Mustangs off the scoreboard. A 5-run 3rd inning has translated into a 5-2 lead here as we start the top of the 7th inning. Middlecoff would like to keep it right there. and give his Thunderbolt teammates a chance to get 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez, glad to have you with us. Whether it's on Channel 22, Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, or Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live. Butcher going out to talk to his pitcher. Ideally, they'll get 3 in a row and bring up the bats one more time. The middle of the order due up for the Mustangs, Cohen Cook, Chase Kamak, and Will LaPointe. They were all instrumental in getting things done in that 5-run 3rd inning. An RBI single by Cook, a 2-run single by Kamak, and a 2-run homer by LaPointe. So those 3 men, the men that are batting now, responsible for all the RBIs that Mainland has so far. 1 ball and 1 strike on Cook. For the day, he's 1 for 3 with that RBI single, and he has scored 1 of the runs. Just low. Mulherrin ready. Comes to the plate. That one's outside. 3-1. Fifth inning of work for Brady Middlecoff. Popped up. Dick heading over to the fence, and he does make the catch. It just stays in play. So that's 1 out.
Oh, I was ready for Dick to go over that fence again. He had that one lined up the entire way.
First out of the inning, and that'll bring up Chase Kamak. He's also 1 for 3, a 2-run single during their 5-run rally of the 3rd. Bouncing in for ball 1. Chase Kamak, the left fielder for Mainland. Zips outside, 2-0 the count. That one's fouled back. Kamak liked what he saw, so he swung.
I think he wanted to do some damage on that pitch.
Middlecoff shaking off the pitch. Now he comes to the plate. Gets a strike called. Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Time is called, so we'll step out and reload. Grounded up the middle. That gets by Middlecoff in the center field for a base hit. Second hit of the game for Chase Kamak.
Yeah, that one just got through a little too quick. Middlecoff unable to get the glove underneath it in time.
That'll bring up the home run hitter, Will LaPointe. A 2-run homer to cap off a 5-run 3rd inning. Swings through what looked like an off-speed pitch. Nothing like pulling the string if you're a pitcher.
You don't mind making the batter look a little silly up there.
1 strike on LaPointe. Runner at first base with 1 out. Top of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That one might have been a little low.
Well, LaPointe wants to hit the ball, that's clear.
Well, he's 2 for 2 officially. He walked, the 2-run homer, and a single. Runner is going, swing and a miss. That's a strikeout there. It will be a stolen base, however, for Kamak. So he takes second base. But a strikeout, the second one of the game for Middlecoff. That's the second out of the inning as well. And it brings up Colton Donahue, who has walked twice and popped up to second baseman Trevor Yeager. First pitch, swing and a miss. Donahue taking a really nice hack at that pitch. Does not come up with it. 0-1. Chase Kamak at second base with 2 outs. We're in the top of the 7th. Mainland trying to increase a 5-2 advantage. Center field. Cottrell going back. Easily goes back and catches it near the fence, right in front of the fence. So that was about a 329-foot shot to center field. Taken by Cottrell Jr., and that'll retire the side. Just 1 hit in the inning and 1 man left on base. Last chance for Millville as Cottrell Jr. puts it away. Bottom of the 7th coming up. It's 5-2 Mainland.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
It's number 10.
So that's Cohen Cook on the mound now. Haynes did a pretty good job.
So who's at first base if we can figure this out?
We're going to figure out if Haynes just moved over to first maybe, because it sounded like they said no changes in terms of maybe the order. So we're gonna, no, that's 13.
13.
So number
that's
13
Arena.
is Arena. So do we have a new? No, 13 still. That's not 13. That's 13. 13 is still catching. These numbers are a little.
Yeah,
the 12?
The gray and the
If
green.
that's 12, that's Luca Bruno. He turns around just a little bit more for me.
Number 12.
Yep, so that's Luca Bruno coming in to play first. That's Cohen Cook coming in to try and finish this one out for Mainland, and that was a heck of a job on the mound.
What's the name of the first baseman again?
Luca Bruno.
Luca Bruno.
But it was a heck of a job on the mound by Finn Haynes. And Cohen Cook is going to try and close this one out for him. And we do have a pinch hitter.
All right, so Cohen Cook's the new pitcher. That's the important part of everything.
And Nate Hecox is the new batter.
Looks at one inside.
So Hecox batting for Middlecoff. Oh, Millville's got one thing on their mind by batting for the pitcher. So again, Nate Hecox coming in to bat. Fouls that one off. And Millville doesn't want to have to try and make a pitching decision in the next, if they can get it to extras. They want to try and win this one on a walk-off. They got a lot of work to do, but.
Fly ball to pretty well, hit the center, but cruising back and making a rather nonchalant catch, to say the least, is Christian Elliott.
Yeah, Heacock certainly put a drive into that pitch, and it carried, but didn't have enough to keep carrying.
All right, so Mario Cottrell is due up, and that's who's in the batter's box now. Mario Cottrell Jr., infield fly twice, to first base and the shortstop. Ooh,
that hit him on the swing, too.
Yeah,
I think he fouled it into himself.
Yeah, the umpire, I think, got nailed on that.
And I think it hit the umpire, it hit Cottrell Jr., but it was off the swing. I think everyone's okay, though.
The Condors are back.
Yeah, the Safari's kicking in again.
One strike on Cottrell Jr., one out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Bases clear. Pitch bouncing in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've heard life from that Thunderbolt dugout.
1-1 pitch. Little nubber foul.
Every animal that you could think of is in that dugout right now.
There were a few representations there.
Hey, take a look there. Millville trying anything they can to spark a rally. You see Sergio Draws on deck as well. You can see where some of it's coming from, too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That one straight back at us. Count will stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Cottrell Jr. fought that one off, too.
One, 2 count and the pitch. Oh, the beautiful breaking pitch.
Yeah, and Cottrell Jr. knew that immediately. You'll see this right on his reaction. He knew that one was right there. Broke just right down the middle, and yep, Cottrell's like, yeah, that's a good one. Well,
it's up to Sergio Draws now. I'll tell you what, that's a good breaking pitch.
Yeah, Cook's got his breaking pitch working just like Finn Haynes did.
Quickly out in front of Sergio Draws, 0-2. Down to their last strike right now are the Thunderbolts.
Don't want to come out of your mechanics on this swing, so you got to be wary.
It's going to be on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, when you got to move the glove that much. When your catcher has to pull the ball in that far, usually you're not going to get the call, so it ends up being a good eye from Draws.
That one's high, 2-2.
And a good job to keep the bat back because he did move the body. Draws trying to keep any hope alive for Millville.
And a good breaking pitch will end it. So 1-2-3 inning for the reliever. Cohen Cook got the job done in relief. And since it's a 3-run game, he will get a save as a result. 2 strikeouts, a 1-2-3 effort by Cook. Just a beautiful breaking pitch to end it. So 1-2-3 for the Thunderbolts here in the bottom of the 7th. Our final score, Mainland with a 5-run rally in 1 inning used it to make it a 5-2 final. The 2 teams shaking hands. We'll have our stars of the game coming up in just a moment.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
Life on Earth offers some challenges. Things are constantly changing. Seems like we're fighting battles all the time. But you're a warrior for God. And He's given you
the armor of God.
Join Pastor Myers for this exciting series on how to be equipped to win. It begins May 5th at 11 a.m.
New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Well, it's another tough day at the old ball yard for the Millville Thunderbolts. They ran into a pretty good team in the mainland, coming in with an 8-3 record. Part of the season earlier on, Mainland had won 7 in a row. They win this one, their second in the last 4 games. They win this one 5-2. Really, it boiled down to 1 inning offensively for Mainland. They put all 5 runs on the board in that 3rd inning. It was a leadoff walk by Jake Blum. Ethan Mitnick followed with a walk, and then the next batter, Cohen Cook, got the RBI single that tied the game. And the next 2 batters got 2-run hits, a 2-run single by Chase Kamak, and capping off that 5-run rally for the Mustangs was the designated hitter, Will LaPointe, a 2-run homer to left field. That made it a 5-1 game. They make that stand up for the victory. Great pitching performance by the pitcher Finn Haynes as we take a look at his numbers real quick. He had a total of 6 innings pitched. He allowed the 2 runs on 5 hits, 7 strikeouts and only 2 walks. So he got the job done on the mound. Kudos also to the shortstop, Colton Donahue. He made just about every play that came his way, several assists in the game. So it was just a defensive effort all the way around and 1 big offensive inning for the Mainland Mustangs that decide this one. Final score again is 5-2. We're going to have our 2 stars of the game. The pitcher, of course, Finn Haynes, and the designated hitter that capped off the 5-run rally, Will LaPointe. We'll have those 2 gentlemen up in just a moment.
Life on Earth offers some challenges. Things are constantly changing. Seems like we're fighting battles all the time. But you're a warrior for God. And He's given you
the armor of God.
Join Pastor Myers for this exciting series on how to be equipped to win. It begins May 5th at 11 a.m.
New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
Life on Earth offers some challenges. Things are constantly changing. Seems like we're fighting battles all the time. But you're a warrior for God. And He's given you the armor of God. Join Pastor Myers for this exciting series on how to be equipped to win. It begins May 5th at 11 a.m.
New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Thunderbolt Area.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
And we're back here at Mike Trout Field with our 2 stars of the game as Mainland comes into Millville and gets a 5-2 win. Ariel Melendez here with, again, our 2 stars. We'll start with Finn Haynes here, the winning pitcher in this one. Kind of seemed like you just had everything working for you this entire game. Did you just feel like you had good command today?
Yeah, flipping the switch last night, I wasn't intended to pitch, and then we needed to win badly, so it looked to me. Flipping the switch, found my command early. Didn't have in the first inning, but came out in the second inning, hitting spots where I needed to go and get ground balls early and keep my pitch count low so I can go as deep as I can in the game.
And how much does it help you when your offense is able to come out and do what it did in that third inning? You guys get all 5 runs in that third inning, a couple RBI singles, you get a home run by this guy to the left. We'll talk about that in a minute with him. But how good is it for you to then just be able to settle in now that you got 5 runs up on the board?
Yeah, getting some runs behind me, I can mess with little pitches more, so get guys on base, mess with them around. More comfortable up there, especially having that lead. You can attack guys a lot better than with tied or down runs. So having those 5 runs in the third inning was a huge key in helping me to go as deep as I can to keep my pitch count low.
And yeah, at least up here, we thought you were going to get that 7th inning too. Was there any conversation in the dugout? You're like, I want that 7th inning, but was there any kind of talk about that, or did you kind of trust what was going to happen there?
Going to the 6th inning, I was only going to go through like 85 pitches. I think I went up to 96 the whole game. So coming out the 6th inning, I kind of was knowing I was done here. So definitely the 7th inning really wasn't a question. Me coming back from injury last year, didn't want to push it too much. But yeah, now it's 7th inning really wasn't a question.
And we'll talk to this guy to my left, Will LaPont. We're the DH today. You got to bat for this guy. At least based on what we see. Maybe we don't have the full stats. You don't get in a lot. Or I think the stats that we have, at least. We only had you with 7 at-bats coming in.
I haven't played that much this year. I was coming back from an injury. I hurt my arm. But it was great to be back, and it was a great day to Behind Finn. Hit behind Finn.
And you did a pretty good job with the at-bats that you were given this one. You had that big home run in the third inning that kind of capped things off for you guys. You also got a single as well. Just felt good up at the plate today?
Yeah, well, it started the home run. We had Cohen and Chase both hit great singles, and they really started the run, and then I was feeling good. So I saw my pitch, and I took it.
And you had a great guy up on the mound today in Haynes. We didn't go through his full stats. 2 runs, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 2 walks today. Pretty easy to hit behind a guy when you got a guy pitching like that?
Too easy. It's too easy. He did phenomenal.
And you guys have been able to get back on the win track these last 2 games. What does the rest of the season look like for you guys?
We're hoping to put the ball in play how we play, and win a bunch more games.
I'll kind of ask that same question to you. What are you hoping for the rest of the year?
Yeah, when we have clean games, I think we're one of the best teams in South Jersey, if not the state. So we just got to keep it clean in the infield, keep walks down, and put balls in play and get guys on base.
And a couple good plays, obviously, from the guys on the infield. I think your shortstop, Donahue, played extremely well today, really helped you out. How big was he at shortstop?
Yeah, he actually started the last 2 games, so coming in, being new for varsity players, just huge, handling the ball well, looking clean out there, picking up plays he needs to make, and he's doing a great job out there.
And I'm sure it helps you when you can trust the guys kind of behind you, too, even if they put the bat on the ball, that you trust your infield.
Yeah, no doubt. Getting the ground balls early helps keeping the pitch count low, so we make plays in the infield, and I can get the guys out in 1 or 2 pitches is key to get me deep in the game.
And those are, our 2 stars of the game, Finn Hayes and Will LaPont, getting the job done for Mainland this one. Use that 5-run inning to really catapult themselves to the win. Mainland 5-2 coming into Millville with the victory. We'll be back with some final stats right after this.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
Life on Earth offers some challenges. Things are constantly changing. Seems like we're fighting battles all the time. But you're a warrior for God. And He's given you the armor of God. Join Pastor Myers for this exciting series on how to be equipped to win. It begins May 5th at 11 a.m.
New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mincy.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Well, we're back at Mike Trout Field. The Mainland Mustangs defeating the Millville Thunderbolts 5-2, putting all the offense into one inning, as it turns out. A couple of walks that led off the rally, a couple of RBI singles, and then it was the home run that capped it off. 2-run homer to left field, and Mainland made that 5-run rally stand up. Millville had scored the first run of the game in the first inning, tacked another run on, I believe it was in the 6th inning as I turned the page here. 6th inning, they scored a run, but they couldn't muster more than the 2 runs. And really, the starting pitcher there did a great job in keeping Millville at bay throughout the game.
Finn Haynes, yeah.
Finn Haynes. I keep on wanting to say Finney. I know it's not Finn. It's Finn Haynes. I don't think he allowed more than 4 batters an inning after that first inning. He was really in command of his pitches and got the job done today. So Mainland, to their credit, pulls off the 5-2 victory. They got that 5-run rally and made it stand up defensively and, of course, with their pitching as well. So our crew includes our good camera folks, Stephen Bostrom, Raymond Miles, of course. George Cuccia, we thank him for all the overlays, the lineup cards, and the field position of players and all that. The intros and the graphics are courtesy of Pastor Richard F. Myers, and our director, of course, is Ryan Narowski. Every once in a while you can hear him in the background commenting along with us. For Ariel Melendez, I'm Fred Melendez. A tough game for Millville, but Mainland comes away with a 5-2 victory. We'll see you again real soon on our Quinn Broadcasting sports events, and we want to make sure that you do a couple things. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram as well, qbc.tv for the Instagram, and, of course, subscribe to Quinn Broadcasting on YouTube. Feel free to share all our broadcasts as you watch. We want to get everybody involved, and we try our best to get everybody mentioned that is tuning in, and we appreciate your viewership very much. Final score again, 5-2, Mainland wins over Millville. Have a great night, everybody.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.